All right, welcome back to Morrowind. We are going to start off today continuing our quest to help the Imperial Blades. And last episode we went after the Dunmer puzzle cube, so you can check that out in episode 3 on the playlist. And next it looks like Caius has asked us to contact an orc at the local Balmora Mages Guild. We've spent a little bit of time completing quests for the local Balmora Mages Guild. And so we may have to do a little errand, and we're going to see what Sharn Gramuzgab has to say about the Nerevarine, and then report back to Caius. So we're going to pick up where we left off in Caius's house. And thank you for tuning in. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the little subscribe button or the thumbs up like button. I appreciate it. It definitely helps the stream, especially since I'm trying to get the channel up and running, and you know, being a new YouTuber, it's very, very, very difficult to be seen. So I appreciate the support, and yeah. So if you could kindly do that, I would greatly appreciate it. So let's see, I believe we ran out of bolts for our crossbow. I'm just going to step in here real quick. This is the razor hole, and this is kind of my go-to place for
Don't stand about.
For weapons, particularly for ranged weapon supplies. You can see they have silver bolts and silver arrows, which we will go through quite many of those throughout our game. So I'm going to, let's see, 8 times 2, that'd be 1,600. That's a lot of gold if I take those right off the bat. So I will take, I'm going to take like 50 of these. Yeah, that's 400 gold. And then we're going to trade, see if he'll take, no, he won't take the coins. Okay. That's fair. I will trade that dwarven spear. I know he'll take that in trade. Got a little discount for that. But I don't believe we have anything else that he's going to want, so. Alright. So at least now we have some bolts equipped for our bow if we decide to use it. And the silver bolts are more expensive, but they work against undead. And it would be just my luck that the time I want to use the crossbow will be facing skeletons or something.
Welcome, Outlander.
So there are quite a lot of them in Morrowind. Let's see, we've got cure disease. We don't need any of that stuff. And then these should replenish in a few days. They're empty. We cleared all this stuff out before when we were here, so. Right. Can I believe this is the orc we're looking for? Yes.
What is your business here?
Sharn Gramuzgab. No interruptions. How many times? Oh, you're one of Caius's associates. That is a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement, and I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you will complete a little errand for me. Okay, what is that errand? The errand then is very simple. I need the skull of Levul Andrano. You'll find it in Andrano Ancestral Tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dunmer have some particular primitive prejudices against necromancy, and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Okay. He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in Andrano Tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing Levul's skull from the ritual markings. Okay, here we go. The tomb is south of Pelagia, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Seydanin, and southeast to Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. So we got a Scorching Scroll, a Vitality Scroll. So this is kind of helpful stuff. Alright, so she's going to help us at least get through this tomb. Let's see. In the Empire, necromancy is legitimate discipline. Though body and spirit are protected property and may not be used without permission of the owner. But in Morrowind, the Dunmer loathe necromancers. So this is very different from what we saw in like Skyrim, where later on necromancers are very much not welcome. Of course, in Skyrim, all magic attuned, I guess, people are not really welcome. The Nords don't particularly like magic at all, mostly due to the Mages College.
Me with your attention, Outlander.
But yeah, the Dunmer have a particular distaste for necromancy because of their ancestor worship, so they don't very much enjoy it when we defile the tombs of their ancestors, and I kind of don't blame them for that. I don't think that we should be doing such things, but in the name of completing our mission, we will have to. I'm just going to take the Ashiams. These are good for fortify intelligence, which is really good. Marshmallow, salt rice. Yes. Now, these back alleys of Valmora, by the way, have a lot of crates that you are free to open, and sometimes one of them has a weapon in it on rare occasion. Oh, there we go. Cruel Spark Stars. I think that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, so we just got 20 enchanted ninja stars, which is kind of a weird weapon for Elder Scrolls in hindsight. Like, I guess back in the day playing Morrowind, I didn't really think about it very much because it was just sort of the game, you know, the whole world was sort of new to me anyway. So I just sort of accepted that ninja throwing stars were a thing, but they don't appear in later games, Oblivion or Skyrim, like in any form that I recall. And throwing darts are a thing in Morrowind that never comes back. So, see if we have any alchemy supplies over here. Oh, a little bit of gold. Ah, there we go, eggs. And we have some enchanted arrows. Those are really helpful. Yeah, to be fair, normally when I'm playing, I never check these particular containers. There's some decent stuff in them, and this is of course a pawnbroker that we can trade with, but not necessarily one of the. It's definitely not one of the better traders. I don't recall her having anything good that we want or much money to trade with. Lots of ingredients. Now salt rice is very common. It's also really valuable.
Speak quickly.
It's more valuable than you would think.
Summoned by another.
I mean, when you look at it,
Questions again.
it's as common as it is. I mean, we've got 35 of them just in a few minutes, and they're only valued at 1. But you see, it does restore fatigue. What you don't see is that it does, I believe, restore health. I'm gonna let's see. We'll just confirm that real quick. I'm pretty sure that salt rice does both. And so if we add our large Kwama eggs, which we have 11, restore fatigue shows up. And if we add like wick wheat, or I believe we had marshmallow, there's scuttle. Scuttle is going to do restore fatigue, so we don't want that. Where's our marshmallow? There we go, 21 marshmallows. marshmallow does restore health. So you can't see it, but it does do restore health. And when we add back our Quama egg, well, those are small ones, but add back our large Quama eggs, we can make restore fatigue and health potions. So I'm going to make some of those real quick. And then let's go ahead. Now this is all with found ingredients. So, I mean, there is a way to cheese alchemy and get like as many ingredients as you want. And I probably will show that at some point. However, it's not necessary. And I don't feel like it's necessary because there are just way too many ways to get the ingredients we want. For most things. There are a few things that the ingredients are hard to come by. Particularly restore magic. That is the one that I always have a tough time finding. Let's see. I might have used everything that did restore fatigue. And that's okay. We have plenty. We have plenty of those. So now we have, if I go into our magic, we just made those. Oh, here we go. Yeah. 6 points of health for 11 seconds and 16 points of fatigue. Yeah, so those will be really valuable. I think I need to do... Yeah, I don't have anything on 3, so I'm going to go inventory, menu item. And let's see, we have 5 of these. Alright, so we'll just put that on our 3 key. Alright, so I'm going to fast travel to Saint Anin for this quest, and the reason is because...
Where would you like to go?
It's twofold. One thing that we didn't do when we were in Saint Anin, and I was reminded of it after our first episode, is we didn't go into the storehouse. Now, you know, is it necessary to rob the storehouse before you leave Saint Anin? Not really. I mean, you see how much gold we have. We already have 27 or 2,500 gold. We spent a bunch on equipment, but we did just spend a bunch of gold on arrows or bolts for our crossbow. But 2,500 gold from just the little bit of questing we've done so far. We can get in here one of 2 ways. Now the first way, if we go into this excise office, there is a key on this shelf here. And it can be tough to get the key. We are not in the Imperial Legion faction. Otherwise, we could just pick the key up. But as you can see, we're not being very sneaky here. He can see us even with his back turned. Normally, during the introduction to the game, you could just grab this and drop it. I don't know if we'll go to jail if we take it. So, let me see. Should I... Alright, I quick saved. I'm going to try taking it and just see if it will let us take this without going to jail and do the same glitch from the beginning of the game. So...
Grab it!
Alright, so it says your crime is reported. Pay the court 300 gold. Go to jail, resist arrest. Yeah, so we can pay gold. Alright, so we're just gonna quick load. How do we quick load? Is it F8? Or F? Let's see. Yeah, so after we leave the introductory area, coming in here and stealing
Speak
the
freely,
key is
friend.
much more complicated, so I don't want us to pay a bunch of gold for the key. Instead, we have a spell. An unhinging spell. And I believe if we just go up to this door, we can unlock it that way. Now this guy is going to patrol up and down the stairs. He's going to, you know, he can catch us stealing from this room. So we're just going to let him do his patrol. Well, he might be stuck because we're here. Is he stuck? Oh, he's just stuck on the stairs. Okay, well that's fine. Alright, so... yeah, so this storeroom has a lot of stuff you can steal if you so desire. I'm not going to because we really don't need to. I am going to steal the alchemy ingredients out of here. And let's see, we don't have gauntlets. That's a left gauntlet. Put that on. And a left pauldron. We can put that on for armor.
You've stolen for the last time.
Ah! Okay. Go back to our quick save. He was bugged out on the stairs. I didn't think he would see us. We're not going to make a habit of this, like, I guess now the new term is save scumming. We're not going to make a habit out of it. But I do want to show some things here that you may want to do in your game. You know, this area has a lot of loot, and I know people like to know about it. This is a popular area for new players to come in and just steal things and sell for money at the beginning of the game.
Yes?
Let's see. He gets stuck if we're too close to him. Like, he'll stop. But that's okay. We can come up here. Now, you can also... at the beginning of the game, you can also steal this gold here. There's 100 gold on this table. You have to be a little sneaky. And you have to get her to face the other direction. So let's
Speak
see.
freely, friend.
There we go. So she's facing the wall. And she's still attached to us. Yeah, our sneak is not very good, so we're going to have trouble with that. Let's see if we can move this guy. He's...
Yes?
wow, he's really stuck on these stairs today, huh? Alright, come on, fella. See, there's a short sword. There's some steel boots. Do we have shoes? Oh, we just have regular shoes on. We could take those. And that Imperial helmet is armor rating 18. Ours is 17, so it's a little better than ours. Well, I guess if we wanted to see our face, we could swap the helmets out. And at least we're giving our old stuff to them in exchange, so it's, you know, we're stealing, but we're at least giving them something back.
stolen for the last time.
I mean, he's stuck on the stairs. Is he even going to get down? Yeah. All right. Sigh. This is why I don't come in here in the early game, is because it's really annoying dealing with this this guy getting stuck and on the. He shouldn't path like that. It's just too.
You want something, friend?
Yes, I want you to stay there. That's what I want. I want you to just stay there while we steal all the things. See, now it's a left Imperial pauldron. That's the just the random loot. Make sure he hasn't moved. Yeah, so you can see all of these things have different loot in them from when we came in here the first time. But oh wow, and now we're over encumbered. Now we're over encumbered. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's probably those Kwama eggs, so I'm gonna just turn those. So we have Scuttle. And we have yeah, we'll just turn those into potions. And okay, yeah, we're back under. Back under our carry weight. Oh, here he comes. We're gonna get busted if we keep going. An officer of the Legion. Move along.
You
Okay.
want something, friend?
Yes, I want you to stand there and don't move. Like, don't come up these steps. Just stay. Stay. Yeah, this moon sugar is really valuable, by the way. It's illegal, technically, so we can't sell it to other characters. But we can use it. Oh wow, that's a lot of arrows. Okay. Maybe not. And the skooma is also, yeah, we can sell it to certain Khajiit characters because Khajiit like live off the skooma. It's like their catnip in the game. Okay, that's all the stuff up here. Yeah, so if we go into our inventory and look, yeah, we have 24 moon sugar at 50 a piece value, and then we also got the skoomas, which are 500 value a piece for one carry weight. So yeah, we can sell those. We're not going to use them. We're going to sell them to our dear friend Ravir, who is a skooma addict and pawnbroker in Balmora. So yeah. So yeah, I know that was a little lengthy messing with that. Reloading our quick save, but yeah, it's there if you want it. Not something I normally do, but it was something that I was reminded of after the first episode, and I said, well, I really want to go back to that at some point. And I felt like this was a good time to go back to it since we are coming this way anyway for our quest. Now we are moving slower because of our encumbrance. Let's see if I go into. Let's see. I'll move the webcam so you can see what I'm looking at. let's see, we are 1 skill point away from a level as well. So we might level up this episode. We've got 5 points in strength, which will be 2 bonus. We'll train a skill to get 3 bonus. And then it looks like speed is going to be the next one that gives us a 4 bonus on speed. So that'll be nice. So we'll probably train a strength and speed skill if we don't get those bonuses before we return to Balmora. So it's always good. I like that the code patch gives us that little addition to the menu so that we can see our progress. That's something that the base game really lacked. And it's so important in Morrowind to take advantage of those level up bonuses so that you are maximizing your character, not necessarily in like a min-max way, but you do want to get good bonuses when you level up, so that you are getting the most benefit out of your levels. Yeah, so we are looking for the Andrano Ancestral Tomb, south of Pelagia, just off the road, just before the fork where the road goes southwest towards Sedanin and southeast toward Vivek. So I believe that's this tomb right here. So this is why we fast traveled to Sedanin. I believe it's this one. If it's not, it's the next one over. There are a couple tombs in this area. Yeah, so this is Andrano. So this is right here next to the entrance coming out of Sedanin and into like the Pelagiad region. And so that's the faster way. If we had walked from Balmora, we would still very much be walking probably like past Moonmoth Fort. So yeah, we're going to hit... We need to restore fatigue potion. Do we have one that's just fatigue? I thought we just made a couple. Fatigue and health, fatigue and health. Alright, there we go. So I just want to get our fatigue up before we go into this tomb, as we will certainly have to battle something in here. And I guess it wouldn't hurt to have maybe our fire bite in case we want to use some magic, because magic is pretty useful against some of the things that might be lurking below here. I don't really want any of these things. That sword is kind of heavy for its value. And we have our first ancestral ghost. So that's the first one of those we fought so far. Now let's see, Shrine of Veleth, and we can receive a blessing. I'm gonna get Veleth's indwelling. Let's see. Didn't he give us... I thought it gave us a buff. Let's see. There's wound burn, resist magic. Okay, maybe I forgot which one's which. You get little buffs from those shrines if you donate money. Some of them are obviously better than others. These are the feared. Oh. Yeah, so those guys can damage our strength and cause us to be encumbered. Alright, so we had our first skeleton, our first bone walker. This bone meal is really valuable, by the way. I use it for telekinesis spells. Or potions, rather. And let's see, there's a whole area down there that we can go explore. The telekinesis potions are really good for thief characters or general thieving. Even if you have like bad, if you have bad stealth, if you just stand far enough away that you can be like hidden, you can use telekinesis to grab things, and it's a useful little game mechanic. Little tip. Oh, looks like we have more. More skeletons down here. Alright. Yeah, magic is viable in Morrowind, by the way, guys. I mean, I know people like to talk about how hard it is to play as a magic character, but you really can. It's, as you can see, we just took those skeletons out no problem with magic. Part of it is knowing that the undead are vulnerable to fire, in particular, and other enemies have different vulnerabilities, but this is how we repair things, by the way. You just sort of click on it until your repair item is used up. Okay. So, yeah, certain enemies are going to have different vulnerabilities based on their type. Give them a little magic fire bite for a good measure at the end. Ooh, Drow Wax. This is really good stuff. That's for fortify strength. Yeah, if we get up against a really difficult enemy, we can fortify our strength and get lots of damage out of our primary weapon here. Go ahead and heal up. Let's see. Have we used all the charges on our weapon? Just about. It will refill on its own eventually. Yeah, and sometimes these tombs have really valuable stuff. There's a ghoul heart. We can take that. Take all those. Yeah, I'm a big fan of alchemy in this game, so I take all the alchemy ingredients. Even if they don't look important, you'll be surprised how useful things might be. It can often deceive you a little bit. You'll notice that these bone walkers are restoring our magicka, and that's because of the Atronach sign we took. And there's one of the lessons of Vivek. This is Sermon 15. Let's take that with us. That's a valuable book. Skull of Louvel Andrano. So this is the skull that we came here to find. And there's a dagger of judgment. Okay. We are over encumbered. Let's see, this fire blade is worth 25 and it weighs 8. I'm just going to drop it because that's 8 carry weight we don't need, and it's not really that valuable. I mean, Dagger of Judgment's not exactly valuable either, but it is, it's actually a good weapon compared to the fire blade. I guess it's going to do 25 points of fire damage versus our 4 points of shock damage. I guess you could argue that it's a decent weapon, but it's short blade. We're not going to use it. I'm going to drop it. It's just extra carry weight we don't need. I probably don't need that Dagger of Judgment either, but it's kind of like a trophy, you know, for coming in here and defeating all this stuff at level 1, which is, you know, pretty uncommon. Let's see. Restore luck. Our luck is fine. I don't think we've had any damage to our luck. Matter of fact, I don't know that any creatures damage luck. I'm sure there is. I'm sure like a ascended sleeper or something late in the game. There's probably something that damages luck, and I've just not really had a problem with it, but it's like a walk in the park. Walk in the park. Let's see what we got here. Iron dagger, some more ingredients. I'm not going to take those. Homilies of the Blessed Amalexia. So this is a, let's see, it's worth 25. This is a pretty standard book. You'll see this throughout the game. The Boiled Kagoti, the Dubious here. It has stories. These are just little short stories. So the Sill and the Scribs. You know. We might do, actually, you know what, I'll take it. 'Cause we might do a, well, we're over encumbered. Never mind. I do want to do like a book reading. For my gods and emperor. Why do I have that book? Short history of Morrowind. I'm gonna drop that. It's not very valuable. Okay, that's it for the Andrano Tomb. We'll just have to make our way back out. Now we could use an intervention scroll. Do we have Almzivi intervention. I believe that would maybe take us to Vivek from here if we use it. I don't really want to go to Vivek. Not just yet, anyway. We will end up in Vivek City pretty soon, I believe. I know Vivek is pretty early in the main quest, so we will end up there pretty soon. Caius is going to send us on another errand there, so let's see. We have some more alchemy ingredients, I believe. Let's see. Oh yeah, 43 salt rice. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and make some more. Let's go ahead and just use these wick wheats. And we'll use up all those eggs because they weigh a lot. And let's see, do we have other eggs? No. Marshmallows. Oh yeah, we do have large eggs. Large eggs weigh more anyway, so we'll get rid of those and we'll get rid of our marshmallows. Do I have any other resins do restore health? I try to combine them with restore fatigue just because we need, like, we're always going to be starved for stamina in this game. So I figure, you know what, if we're going to pop a health restoration, we may as well restore our fatigue too. Just go around touching lead crabs. Just go around just touching them. Let's see. These may take a certain number of in-game days to replenish. We did harvest all these marshmallows when we came here in like the first episode, so yeah, I might have missed that one, but they may take a certain number of in-game days to replenish them all. But what I came down here for are the crab meats, which we can use to make more potions. Let's see. And what was this place? This is Manamu.
I have the upper hand. Hold still.
Let's see.
I'm not giving up that easily.
Yeah, so there appear to be some smugglers in this cave. We passed this cave on the way in from Sedanin in the first episode. So I thought since we're here, we'll just come in, check it out.
End of you, switch. Now you die. Now you die.
Wow, okay. Oh, a probe. I don't think we had one of those. That's good. Probes are helpful for a lot of the chests and doors have traps on them, and you need a probe to disarm them.
Trying.
So that's very much a Morrowind thing. I don't think Oblivion had that. Oh shoot, we just got killed. Wow. Oh wow, that sucks. It sent us back to our quick save. Oh gosh, that's so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. Yeah, you can get one shot in this game. I guess we got hit, what, 2 times by that character? At level 1, that's where level 1 can be dangerous, is we only have 40 health, so. Wow, that set us back though. We had gained some skill points that we just lost. So, I know. I've been clowning around a lot this episode. I feel bad. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit bad about it. Oh, and now we're being reported for a crime. Wow. Yeah, we saw the guard going upstairs, so we should be able to hurry through this area, take all the things. Left pauldron. Yeah, fortunately the game pauses every time we open these containers. So we can just sort of like, we can sort of go through here taking these things, knowing that he's not going to be able to, like, he's not going to have enough time to come back and catch us. Let's see. I know this is a lot of repetition. Like that's the hazard of doing everything live is that when I make mistakes like that, you all suffer and have to watch me go back through everything, which is why we're going to do it quickly and not waste a whole lot of time this time around. We're just going to go through it, kill what we got to kill, get what we have to get, you know. Let's see here. Can we get some more? Alright, I'm just going to make restore fatigue potions with these. We're still over encumbered. What am I going to have to drop? Yeah, short history of Morrowind can go. That's not really all that great. I think we have that sword we don't want. Yeah, we dropped that previously as well. Yeah, so that should be good. Pillows, we don't want those. Let's see, I have 5 eggs. Let's go ahead and we'll get rid of those eggs. We'll use our salt rice. Yeah, those eggs weigh a lot, and I don't want to pass them up, but I don't want to like carry around a ton of them either. So you kind of just, whenever I find a few, I want to use them. We're gonna get a few points in strength from that level up when we do it. So when we get those points in strength, we will be able to carry more things. Let's see. Yeah, because we'll have 3 points in strength, and then I think the way this works out, we'll end up with 4 total in speed. It's like we're running in slow motion, running and running and running. But it's okay. Andrano Tomb is really small. We'll get through it fast again. I probably won't go into that smuggler cave again just because I want to rest first, and we need to go, preferably go to town to rest so that we don't get interrupted by animals out in the wild. Okay. Yeah, this has been not the most action-packed episode. I guess it has from the fighting things and getting my ass handed to me perspective. But I can understand the boredom that could set in if you're watching this and you're like, why did he just die? He shouldn't have died. It was a really dumb place to die. Yes, I know all those things are true. Oh my gosh. Alright, so that's one fight down. What were there, about 4 or 5 skeletons in here total, a couple bone walkers. This is actually kind of a cool little tomb thinking back on it, like you just gotta be careful not to get hit for 40 health, you know? Okay, let's see. I'm surprised we didn't get a armor, like a point in armor for that. Just as a matter of fact, you know, I'm not complaining, but it's just, it's a little surprising. Because we did have several successful hits with the hammer, I guess. Okay, let's see. Drowax, fire salt. I mean, this is kind of the same as before when we came in here. If we go in here, we should find the skull, I believe. No, it's in the next one. Next one down. Take those. Take that ghoul heart. Alright, 36 lessons of Vivid. Take the skull, take the dagger. Take that scroll. That helm is really valuable, so we'll take it. And then I think the last thing we had was the book in here, which we don't really need to take, I guess. There's a dagger, there's some alchemy ingredients, the homilies of Blessed Amalexia. If you want, I will. You can pause the video and read it if you like. Yeah, it's gonna be too heavy for us to carry with us, so we're just gonna have to drop it for now. That's okay. So how are we? Let's see. Oof, my inventory screen got all jacked up. That happens sometimes randomly, and I don't know what causes it. I wish I could explain it. But these windows even like move themselves, which is weird. Okay, let's see. So we have a full level, and we have our strength and speed bonuses. So I might go ahead and rest here since we've cleared this place out, and it's an indoor location, so it's relatively safe. And so yeah, we're going to rest here until healed and get our first level up in Morrowind. So that's a milestone. All right, so we got 4 points in speed. So because we had 6 levels in strength, we get a 3-point bonus if we select strength now. And we get a 4-point bonus if we select speed. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of those bonuses. Now, we could train a few more points and get better bonuses. If we wanted to really min-max, we would go train strength 4 points and go train speed 2 points and get a total of 5 and 5 on those. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. What I will do, let's see, we have endurance, intelligence, and personality each have 2 points. And we definitely could use the health. So I'm going to take endurance this time. Now, luck, I would normally put 1 point in luck. We started with 50 luck, and I think a good goal is to get your luck up above 70 or 75 in Morrowind is really strong. You know, if you want to max it out at 100, you can put 1 point per level. But since we're kind of playing a, you know, not really a min-max playthrough, we're not cheesing the game at all in this playthrough. You know, I think putting like 25 points in luck over the course of the game will be pretty good. But we don't really need to do it now. Right now we really need the endurance for our health, because we need to get our health up. And, you know, our speed and endurance are good ones to do. Intelligence would give us magic, but we have so much magic, we don't really need more. And our spell casting is fine. And our personality at 40, like, there's some items, there's some gear we can get to raise our personality. So I'm going to take those 3 things. And yeah, that raised our health by 3 points. God, that sucks so bad. Our health is so bad. This is why a lot of people will prefer to take a lot, like, just max out endurance at the beginning of the game when they make their character. But we're just gonna wing it, you know. We're gonna go in here and raw dog Morrowind with 40 health and not worry about it, because that's what I'm gonna do. Oh gosh, that's so bad. That's so bad. There are so many things that can just kill us with one hit later in the game if we only had 40 health. Like, this is bad. It's fine though. We'll figure it out. We'll figure life out. Oh man. Yeah, so you'll notice now this is we have 1 point toward our next level, but we have no bonuses accumulated. So we're gonna have to work on that as we move forward. So yeah, so that is the Andrano Tomb. Now we could fast travel, or we could try Almsevi intervention, but I think Almsevi is going to take us. Vivek is like down here on the map. If you can see where my arrow is moving around, it's like in that area generally. And I suspect if we try to fast travel from here, we will end up going to the Vivek temple and not where we want to go. So we're going to have to go ahead and walk to the Silt Strider in Sedanin. But it's not far. We'll let the mud crabs live today.
Why walk when you can ride?
Oh, we're riding. All right, back to Balmora.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Now we will go and see our old friend Ravir and sell these illicit drugs that we've picked up, which we basically stole them from the tax office. Alright, so here's Ravir's shop. Yo, Ravir. I don't mean to be like racist or anything, but you want some moon sugar? He's like, hell yeah, I want some moon sugar. Yeah, so he's gonna give us 500 gold for that moon sugar. That's great. And I guess we could sell this book. I really don't want to read it. We can sell that book too. Oh no, I'm gonna sell that book to the the bookstore. We'll sell those. That gets us almost to his max. Let's see if he'll take that. Good, good. All right.
You have questions.
That's most all of his gold. And we can go over to this bookseller here.
Speak
And
quickly,
sell
Outlander.
the 36 lessons of Vivek.
Speak, traveler.
And she'll buy the book from us. Let's see. Yeah, give us 85. Good. All right. And I really should drop these Dwemer items. I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop these Dwemer items
so make it
just
quick.
inside the Mages Guild here.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Since we have to go down here anyway and see the orc about the Nerevarine. Then it would only make sense. We'll just drop them here.
All right then, I'm listening.
I believe the quest I picked him up for might be a Mages Guild quest, also for Edwina, maybe. But either way, we're just going to put these right here. And then we'll just remember that they're there for when we need them. And I'm going to drop this tax record. Well, we'll hold on to the tax record. For now, we'll hold on to the tax record. This Winged Twilight, I'm just going to put that there because we're not going to need that anytime soon. We're not going to need that anytime soon. That's just weight that we don't need to carry. And we'll sell that helmet to the armorer, along with some of this other stuff we don't need. Okay, so let's go to
What is your
Sharn.
business here?
About that errand, we went and we picked up the skull for you. Okay, I'll take that skull from you. Perfect for what I have in mind. Thank you. Now, as I promised, I'll answer your questions on the Nerevarine Cult. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesied Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the tribunal temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders who care little for Imperial or Temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes on the topic for Caius. All right. So, yeah, Nerevar is a first-age hero of the Dunmer people. He was a great general and a leader. He helped form the First Council and united the Dunmer houses against foreign invaders, aided by the traders of House Dagoth. He triumphed over Morrowind's enemies at Red Mountain, but died in the battle. So, the Battle of Red Mountain, was the end of the First Era, and it ended the First Council. Nerevar died. Dagoth was defeated. The Dwemer disappeared. A lot of things happened at the end of the First Era. And the Nerevarine Ashlanders have a prophecy that the legendary hero will be reborn. They call this reincarnated hero the Nerevarine. So, all right. Easy enough.
How wonderful. I'm waiting.
we have some items we would like to trade with you, Meldor. So Meldor is an armorer. There are a couple good armors in Balmora. I'm going to see if he'll take this Dagger of Judgment and these sharp spark stars. Yeah. We're not really going to use those. See if we can get 5 extra gold. And this helmet. Alright. So that got rid of some items we really didn't need. Yeah, we need another shoulder pauldron, and then we need gloves. And if I hadn't screwed around so much with the excise office, we might have them, but that's my fault. That's 100% my fault. Alright, so let's go report back in with Caius and see what his next orders are for us.
Say your business.
Say your business.
Mathsera, speak, traveler.
I will say that the music in Morrowind has this way of like setting the tone and the pace of the game at times you least expect it. Like it suddenly just sort of got quiet as we were walking around town. I don't know, it has this weird timing to it.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Are you here to discuss your orders, Nerevar? Or is there something else you want? Our orders. And these are Sharn's notes on the Nerevarine Cult. Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blade's Apprentice, Nerevar. Now give me some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plans for you. And I'd like to see you at a higher level of conditioning before I send you out again. So take some time to polish your skills and enhance your cover story with a little freelance adventuring. Then, when you're at the level of performance I want to see, I'll have new orders ready for you. Alright, Blade's Apprentice. I'm promoting you to Apprentice rank, effective immediately, and here's a little present. 2 spell scrolls. The Divine Intervention will recall you to the nearest Imperial Shrine, and the Almsevian Intervention will recall you to the nearest temple. They come in handy for a quick getaway. No thanks needed. You're doing great work. All right. Yeah. So that's I've explained these before. We got some of these from the Mages Guild. Now he's giving us some more intervention scrolls, and so yeah, those are always welcome. And orders, I'm not ready for you yet, and you're not the level of performance I'm looking for. So this is like similar to I explained in the last episode with the mages that we can't advance until we meet the requirements for like the next stage in progression with that faction, and the Blades has a similar thing. So if we go into our skills menu and we highlight Blades, we need intelligence at 45, personality at 35, which I believe, let's see, our personality is 40, intelligence is 50. So we meet that requirement. We need 1 skill at 40 and 2 skills at 20 out of Speechcraft, Marksman, Longblade. Our Longblade will probably be the 40. Yeah, we're 1 point away from Longblade. And 2 skills at 20. That's where we're going to have trouble. Let's see, what are those skills? Marksman, Light Armor, Speechcraft, Sneak, and Restoration. Marksman is 15. Restoration, okay, Restoration's there. Sneak and Security are not. Speechcraft is probably not, because it's not even one of our major skills. Yeah, Speechcraft is a whopping 6. Okay. Light Armor is also a 5. So it's going to be between Marksman and Sneak. We're going to have to get one of those to 20. Marksman is 15. Sneak is 15. Yeah, so what we can do is we can train these skills. And I guess it doesn't matter which we choose to train, although they're both going to be agility skills, which is good. And then we can train 1 point in Longblade and then we will qualify for the next stage in Caius's main quest series. So that will be our goals for next episode, is to
Outlander.
get some training. Let's see, do we have we got 3,400 gold. We really could. We really can. We can afford some training. Yeah, we can afford some training. And let's see, we only need 9 points for the next level. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll train Longblade 1 point to get that level. And then let's see. None of these other ones do strength. But we could do maybe like armor for strength and get our strength up, so we can maybe go for like 5 points in strength and 5 in agility by improving both our sneak and marksman to 20. Let's go see what that'll cost. There's a House Hlalu has some trainers. Oh wow, okay. I am a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagath calls you, Nerevar, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagath is its glory. Ooh, creepy. Okay. He is the lord and father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Enwa. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagath has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. The sixth house. He is the Lord. Oh wait, there we go. The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagath, the house of Lord Dagath, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer, and drive the Enwa from our land. Take heed, Outlander. The day of reckoning is at hand. Take what you can and leave our place, for when Lord Dagath comes, this will be no place for you. Wow. Okay. Well,
Yes.
it sounds like the sixth house rumors are true, and that's definitely something to be concerned about. Was not expecting to run into six house followers so soon in the game. Let's see if we go into Hlalu Council Manor. We can get some training from some of these people, I think. Let's see what they have. Let's see, he's got Longblade for 391. Wow, okay.
Outlander.
Let's go try the Morag Tong. There's an Assassin's Guild over here that we can get training at as well, I believe. We'll go in here and see if we can't find these guys. Ah, much better. Oh, wow. This is very dark, and it looks like assassins would hang out here. Okay, sneak for 156. Alright, so let's take that. We're going to take 5 points of sneak. Sneak.
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
Sneak. 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 Okay. So sneak is 20. And somebody over here might do marksman. Let's try this one. Nope. Nope. Not the right one. Okay, let's try this one. Training. Ah, marksman. Okay. We're going to take 5 points in marksman here. Alright, so we just got a new level, but we're not going to level up just yet. We have 10 points in agility, which will give us 5 points toward our agility when we level up. And then this kind sir had acrobatics would give us strength. So we could get some cheap points in strength that way. Let's do that. 2.
Okay, I'm listening.
3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points in acrobatics, and then the last point I'm going to get will be Longblade, because we need one skill at 40 to satisfy the requirements for the blades. And I believe it was
I could kill
this
that
guy that we spoke to here that had Longblade skill. And it's a lot of, I mean, it's 400 gold, but that gets our Longblade to 40 points. And now you'll see that we have 10 points toward strength skills and 10 points toward agility. And when we level up, we're going to get some nice bonuses out of that.
So what do you want?
Yo. Yeah, so I'm just gonna step into the Mages Guild here, and we'll sleep in the Mages Guild.
I don't know where to begin. It
We
is
have-
such an honor to me.
We have access to beds here since we are a upstanding member of the guild and have done so much service for them. So we can sleep in these beds, and I take, I like to take advantage of this. Let's see, until healed, let's sleep. Oh, we had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you among the dead as through a wedding celebration. You heard many voices, but no lips moved. You strained to breathe, but your chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke with each figure as he passed among them, laughing and joking as if they were alive, but they made no reply. You tried to cry out, but without breath. Your tongue fluttered in vain. Alright, so we were awoken by disturbing dreams. Let's just rest one more hour. Okay, so we got another level up. We're going to put 5 points in strength, 5 in agility, and this is where we'll put 1 point in luck. Okay, so we are officially level 3 in Morrowind. We got 2 levels this episode. And that increased our health by another 3 points because of our 30 endurance, which is just so bad. It's okay though. And our strength now is allowing us to carry almost 300 pounds, so 290 units of weight we can carry now. Let's see. Yeah, so that's gonna do it today for Morrowind, guys. I appreciate you watching.
Outlander.
It's been
I
you know,
hope it won't take too much of my
it's been a little bit of trouble this episode. It's been a little rough. We did a little bit of quick saving, but that was because I did want to show some things, and then we did take some chances. I mean, we're playing the game as it was intended to be played. That's the important thing. And so yeah, getting killed in that first cave, it's just a reminder that this game can be challenging, and things like that do happen. So I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. I really want to grow this channel. I'm just doing this for fun, but everybody that likes the videos and watches helps other people find it. So we will continue next time on Black Hand Gaming. Until then, we hope you enjoy enjoy the rest of your day, and catch up with you soon.